What's going on, YouTube? We're looking at a new wallet from Das Offene Meer Leather Company. I originally renewed their gun deck wallet a long time ago. You can see how well worn in and used this one is. This is one of my most carried wallets, and this is their new model called the Nimitz, and it's a very, very similar design, but bigger. So let's go ahead and get into that a little bit, and I'll go kind of over the differences of the wallet. I'm going to unload it and show you the differences. But one thing I've got to load it out how I normally carry it every day, and minus sometimes I have cash. But let's go ahead and kind of just give you an idea of the size of this first. All loaded up. So your thickness, and we are all zeroed. All loaded up 0.6215 inches, a little bit thicker. And there's a reason for that. As far as compared to the gun deck, I believe, yep, they're almost identical in size as far as the length and width of the wallet. It's a matter of being able to load it out with more things. So I'll show you that here in a sec. Alright, so I've got it completely unloaded. I'm going to kind of do a side-by-side comparison to the gun deck. Again, this is a brand new wallet. This is all worn in, so it's going to look a little different. But they open with the same type of flap. You can see they have the same design, same stitching here. The gun deck has basically a spot here for your cards, spot there, kind of a bigger area in the back. The Nimitz, if I'm saying that right, has an extra pocket. So you have one here, one there, one there, one there. So you actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 different pockets in the inside. Plus on the back, you have nothing in here on the gun deck, as you can see. On the back here you have an extra flap of leather that goes around, as you can see how it wraps. And you have an extra outside pocket in the back, and that's really good for storing cash, change, you know, maybe your most frequently used card, something like that. So very basically, if the gun deck is too small for you, then the Nimitz is your perfect wallet, I think, because the gun deck's still one of my most carried, most used wallets, as you can see by the patina that's formed on the leather. It's seen tons of use. I've had it for quite a while. So the Nimitz is bigger. It runs $79 on their website. Tons of different color options. You've got so many. You can do black, white, black, wheat, coffee, scarlet, navy blue, red rock orange, emerald green, Kelly green, cobalt blue, white, and red for thread alone. And you can do all green, all blue, all burgundy, or you can do blue with burgundy, is what you see here. Blue with green, green with burgundy, green with blue. I mean, tons of options. All natural vegetarian or veg, all natural whiskey, all red, all black. I mean, you got all kinds of options. He just has so many things to offer. So many options. So you can really customize this wallet to how you want it to look. I liked this look, and so I had him. He actually sent this to me for review after having reviewed the gun deck, and I like it quite a bit. The quality is definitely top-notch leather. It's just exceptionally well done. Here's a good side-by-side. You can see that it is a little bigger in the flap area than the gun deck side-by-side comparison. So it is a little bit taller, it looks like, as well. Yeah, it's just barely. I mean, look at that side corner. It's just barely taller. The flap is a little bigger. But you're going to be able to fit more in that. So if this wasn't enough for you, works for me, great. But if it's not enough for you, then I would go with the Nimitz, because it's just the bigger brother of the gun deck. It's great design, great quality leather, made in the USA by a I believe currently serving in the Navy. I could be wrong on that. I know he was in the Navy, but I believe he's currently serving still in the Navy and makes these in his spare time, I believe is how it works. Really good guy. Worked with him for a few years on these, and look how well done the stitching is on that. Looks so good with that blue and the burgundy. Just a handsome wallet. Very high quality. Gonna easily fit what you need. Now, the gun deck. And so, you know, what would I buy? You know, what would I recommend? Well, I like the gun deck. It's still my favorite. I like the size. I like a small, more minimalist wallet. Like I reviewed this Artino recently. I liked the organization of this wallet a lot, but it's wide. The Nimitz is not as wide as this one. It's a little thicker, but that's because it's the full loader style. But once this gets loaded out, here's a side-by-side comparison of these two as well. I like these more smaller minimalist, like I reviewed the Magpul DACA wallet recently. I don't think you can get much slimmer than this. You got the ID card holder. It holds everything that I need that you just saw it here. And if you check out my review, it was like barely a ½ inch thick, I believe, with everything. Pretty impressive. The gun deck will do that as well. The gun deck can be very thin and slim. It's not quite as slim as the Magpul. But for me, this type of wallet works great. I like the more minimalist, smaller wallets. If I wanted more space, though, if I was one of those guys that likes to carry just a little bit more, I would definitely lean towards the Nimitz. So, kind of give you an idea, you know, who's the market is for this wallet. That's why he made it. A lot of people like the design of the gun deck. It's so simple, that fold-over envelope style design. Keeps all your stuff in there nicely. Nothing ever falls out. You know, it's kind of almost like two dump pouches, so to speak, where you're just gonna put all your cards in. There's not a ton of organization. That's just how the styling is of this wallet. But it's so high quality. It's such nice leather. He does some really, really nice leathers, like all kinds of different types of leathers. You have so many options, and that's one thing that if you want a higher class, higher quality EDC wallet, definitely check out the Das Offene Meer Leather Company. It's dasoffenemeerleather.com. I will put a link in the description. The Nimitz is a great wallet. The gun deck's still one of my all-time favorite EDC wallets. And again, I've harped on it a few times. You can see how well worn in it is. So this is kind of an idea what will happen to the leather over time, just from use and carry, versus this is still pretty new. I've been carrying it for like a week, maybe a little longer than a week, and it's still has to form that patina and kind of break in and get a little softer, but such high quality. So, alright guys, that's going to wrap up my video on the Das Offene Meer Leather Nimitz wallet. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.